Hi guys, welcome to a whole new video. Today I will be showing you guys how I meal prep for my special needs daughter. And the reason being is, it's not healthy meal prepping or anything like that, but somewhat healthy because although she likes pastas and stuff, I try to do what I do for her at least organic, somewhat healthy, like with organic sauce and organic pasta or whatever the case is, because she does like a lot of pastas and it's not good to eat them all the time. So she does eat, let me clarify myself, she does eat whatever I cook for everybody, but there's days that I cook stuff that she doesn't like. So this meal prepping right here is for those type of days when I cook something she doesn't like or that she's allergic to, like for instance shrimp. She's allergic to shrimp. That's why I like to do this, where I always have some of her favorite foods frozen and I can always just microwave it or heat it up for her, and she'll have her meal while we have ours. Like the arroz con leche, I put soy milk because she's allergic to, cow's milk, and almonds as well. We buy different milks in this household because everybody's allergic to something. They can't drink this or that. So anyways, you guys probably know by now. In my previous videos, I did mention that. But for now, I'm only going to do 3 meals for her. And this is how I do it. I wanted to show you guys how I do it. I call it meal prepping because I put, let's say for instance, I made a big batch of spaghetti. This is how it looks, and she likes it with meat now because for a very long time she did not like the meat in her spaghetti. At least she didn't like them touching, but now she's okay with having them together, which is a big deal for us. So what I'm going to be doing today, I'm going to be separating it in small sandwich bags. And obviously the sandwich bags are not freezer bags, so I put them in portions into the sandwich bags. So what I do is I use the sandwich bags to put them individually in portion size. Portion size. And then I grab all those little bags and put them in a big Ziploc bag. I had already started. This is how it looks. Okay, so I have 2 so far. Now I have mac and cheese. This is another one of her favorite foods. I already finished with the spaghetti, and this is how it looks. Only 3 baggies came out of that batch, and again everybody ate, like all my kids ate, so that this was what was left from the spaghetti batch. So 3 came out, and it's by portion, as you guys could see. So what I'm going to be doing now, I'm going to be doing the same thing with the mac and cheese. These are some of her favorite foods, which is the mac and cheese pasta, the spaghetti. So that's why I like to have some in stock. So when I cook something that she doesn't eat, she can go ahead and eat her favorite foods, and they're nice and ready. They're not frozen, bought from the store or anything like that. I home make it for her from scratch, and I freeze it for her, homemade. So I'm gonna go ahead and pack the rest of the mac and cheese. That way you guys have an idea of how, what I do when she doesn't like some of the foods that I make, or if she's allergic to something that I make. I always have these in stock just for her to have something she likes at all times. Okay, so only 2 of the mac and cheese. The spaghetti was from yesterday. I did put it in the regular refrigerator just to make sure no one else was gonna eat. So this was what was left. And, you know, 3 bags came out. This one I made it this morning. So, you know, the 2 little ones ate, and we still have 2 baggies left. This one, it's white rice. She loves white rice, guys. So I made it, I believe it was the day before yesterday, along with some veggies. This was left, and I went ahead and put it in a sandwich bag. So we are done with the spaghetti, with the mac and cheese, and the rice. I already had it. So this one, I made it this morning, and I do put the long sticks of cinnamon. So what I do when I'm ready to put it away, I go ahead and take these sticks out, just because, I mean, they could rip the bag or whatever the case is. I only boil the water with 2 sticks, so it's only 2 of them, and I already found them. And I'm only gonna freeze about 2 bags because I just made it earlier and everybody was eyeballing it, so they're gonna be complaining like, oh, why are you freezing it? We haven't ate. So I'm only gonna do 2 bags because Ashlyn loves it. So this is how it looks. I make it with lechera and carnation evaporated milk, and I do add also soy milk. That's the milk she drinks. So I will be making 2 baggies of this, you know, and I love it because you could either eat the arroz con leche hot or cold. So I could just like take it out of the freezer and let it defrost and ready to go. So this is kind of like a dessert for her. I'm gonna be showing you right after I make this last bag, last and final, how I do it to put it in the big freezer bag to keep it safe so it won't get a freezer burn. That's what it's called. I'm not sure if you call it freezer burn, just because I don't really like to buy like the pre-made stuff and so on. So I like to freeze my kids, you know, in general, not just Ashlyn, but my kids also like these stuff. So say mom's busy at some point and don't make dinner on time, they can always grab a little baggie and heat it up and it's ready to eat. I did put a pad on the table so it won't get messy. So what I do, I grab this is a freezer bag. It's a gallon freezer bag. So what I do, I fold the top, and that's exactly what I did with the sandwich bags. And I go ahead and put each one of the bags in here like this, and I can tell by the looks of it already that I'm gonna have extra room. So we're gonna go ahead and put the spaghetti in here together with the mac and cheese. I mean, we're gonna go ahead and put the mac and cheese together with the spaghetti. And you know what? I do have extra room here. This is white rice, and it's only a little bit. Since I have extra room, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on there, I mean. And here goes the arroz con leche. I made 2 bags as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, roll up the bag here. And this is how it looks, guys. This is how it looks. We got 3 of her favorite foods in just 1 bag. I try to take out the air. That way it won't get like bubbly or anything like that. So this is how my daughter, my special needs daughter, meal prepping looks like. And again, the reason I put it in a big gallon bag is because this is a freezer bag, so it won't get that freezer burn or whatever the case is. And the ones in the inside are regular sandwich bags, so again, they're not going to get affected because they have the big freezer bag to protect it from getting, I guess, the freezer burn. I'm not sure. But it has been working out, especially when during school, when she was at school, you know, I would get busy with appointments or whatever the case was. I'm like, oh, you know, I wouldn't have to be breaking my head like, what am I gonna make tonight for dinner? I always had these things ready for my Ashlyn, and then again, you know, the two oldest, they could always eat whatever else or make themselves a sandwich or whatever the case is. But for Ashlyn, I always have some of her frozen foods. It does have a label right here. I don't have it handy. I'm gonna grab a Sharpie. I usually put the date on there. I put the date and what it is. Like for example, this one, I'm gonna label it with, you know, with the food items I have in here, which is pretty obvious. I don't even have to label it if I don't want, because you could tell this is a spaghetti. You could tell that that's mac and cheese, and you could tell this is rice. But the reason I am going to label it still is because of the date. I try not to have it in there for more than 30 days. I did go get my Sharpie. So what I'm going to be doing is labeling. Today is the 12, I believe. 6, 12, 20. And then this is spaghetti, mac, and then rice. Perfect. I love it. And again, everyone knows, all my kids, they know this is for Ashlyn. They try not to get it unless there's nothing made. But that's rarely the case. So this is how I label it, guys. I do put the date, and that's very, very important. And I do put the names of the foods that are in there, which is I put spaghetti, mac, and rice. And it's obvious what's in here again. So now I'm gonna head down to the freezer and freeze it. So, okay. You guys know the drill. I hope you guys like my video and it was helpful for some of you that, you know, have special needs children, and, you know, they can be picky at some point, or, you know, at times. You just never know. So this is what I've been doing for quite some time now, a few years, because, you know, I didn't want to make my Ashlyn wait. Like, say we're eating something she doesn't like, and oh, what am I gonna do, cook something at the time? No, this has been very, very helpful and convenient for me, you know, to be able to keep my Ashlyn happy and not having her wait to eat. I hope this was very helpful again, and if you're not yet subscribed, make sure to do so. Let me know what kind of videos you guys like, and I'll be happy to film those for you guys. Not only myself, this is a family channel, you know, my kids, husband, challenges as a family, and so on. So feel free to leave me a message, you know, down below, letting me know your thoughts, and we will go from there. I will be back with more videos, guys. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, turn on the bell notification so you get notified every time I post a brand new video.